Be excited, but don't be idiots.
What do you know about John Wesley?
Absolutely nothing.
All right.
About John Wesley? Do you know who John Wesley is?
I think he created Methodist.
What do you know about John Wesley?
I don't know who that is.
Okay. I mean,
What do you know about John Wesley?
What do I know about John Wesley? Absolutely nothing.
so what do you know about John Wesley?
That he founded the Methodist Church.
Okay, that's good. What do you know about the formation of the Methodist Church? Like, how was it created?
I really just know John Wesley.
Just one Wesley. John Wesley. Number 2.
Do you know anything about the formation of the Methodist Church?
No. No, absolutely nothing.
What do you know about the formation of the Methodist Church? Like, how it was brought up?
No idea.
What do you know about the formation of the Methodist Church?
Nothing.
Do you know anything about the formation of the Methodist Church?
It's built with bricks and stuff.
Okay. What is your just normal service like?
It's like they collect money and they have like a sermon to like teach you about things.
Yeah, alright. That's
And then
good.
they like sing a lot.
Good.
And then there's like
Singing.
closing prayer,
Closing prayer, and then you're just off to the races.
pretty much.
Is it traditional singing or is it like
It's like Bible.
hymns?
Yeah.
Would you consider like the sermon like really important in your service? Yeah. All right.
What did they emphasize the most on? Like the sermon or the music, or what do you think they did?
It was kind of a combination. They had a lot of music which kind of blares you right out of the church. It's so loud. But most of it was the message.
Sermon?
The sermon was very much on the passage that they read from the Bible.
Okay. Was the music like contemporary music or Christian music, or was it like
It's
hymns?
old-fashioned
Bible hymns.
Bible hymns.
Okay.
That's a traditional service.
That sounds like a
Very
pretty
traditional.
traditional service of what we've been researching at least.
Okay.
All right.
And it was a very good speaker.
Sermons.
Sounds good. All right. Thank you.
Thank you for your time. What was that like, that experience at the Methodist Church?
Hey, bud.
I wasn't there. I said my parents got married.
Okay.
All right.
Cut.
Well, that's a wrap. Service usually like.
So a lot of music.
Yeah, there's a lot of music.
What kind of music?
Jesus music.
That's good.
Like hymns,
Is it like-
or like
Like songs.
Like dance music?
Is this
Yeah.
like is this like modern music or like
It's
Bible
like-
hymns?
Oh, it's
I think
more
that's what I'm trying to
modern.
say. More modern.
okay.
Okay. So we have a good work here.
Okay.
Thanks.
Have you ever been to a Methodist church?
I have been to a Methodist church.
What was the service like?
It was much different than the Catholic service. It was much more laid back, wasn't as rigid, wasn't as structured.
Okay. Do you know what they put like the most emphasis on, like the music or the sermon, or?
I would say at the one I went to it was more of the community and music and that aspect of it versus the sermon or anything else.
What type of music do they have? Like, was it like Bible hymns or more like modern stuff?
The one I went to was more modern stuff. More modern
What
stuff.
church was this?
It was in Florida.
Oh, okay.
It was in Florida.
Okay. That's cool.
A girl I was dating, it was her family's church.
That's good.
I didn't marry that girl though.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always more fish out there.
There is. I married a Catholic.
Oh.
Yeah, it was much easier.
I understand.
So going along with what you were saying about like the community, did a sense of community help and affect the way the church worked?
It seemed like it. It made it more inviting, I think, for new people in the community to feel welcome quicker at the facility. It gave it time for them to meet people a little bit faster.
What is your normal church service like in the Methodist church?
Well, I go to youth group, so we just like sing songs, and then there's a message, and then we just eat donuts and stuff.
That's fun. It's a lot better than church and mass, right? Yeah. Okay, so what type of songs do you guys sing? Like music? Is it more of hymns or like modern music?
Yeah, like modern fun, like clapping and stuff.
Okay, so I like to have a good time at your Methodist church. What church do you go to?
Methodist.
Same church as J-Dick. That's cool. Let's see. Like when you guys in your groups or your youth groups, do you use like any books to worship? Like, do you have like a
No, not usually.
just hang out? Okay. And like, do you feel like you're part of a community? Like,
Yeah.
of the community, like you're all close.
I have like my church friends and my school friends and then sports friends, so it's like a different group of people.
Yeah. Okay. That you're close to.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good stuff right there. Thank you for your time and have a good day.
Ever been to a Methodist church service?
Yes, I have. But not a regular one. I probably mostly the funeral services in Methodist churches. So I wouldn't have just gone on a Sunday to a Methodist service.
Do you remember anything about like the service that's different than most other churches?
No, well, I couldn't really honestly say that because I haven't been to most other churches. Right? But it's largely on the. My memory would be a heavy emphasis on the word, so the use of scripture, readings, and explanation, and probably more in the way of emphatic presentations of the word, say in sermon and so on.
So kind of like the sermon is more important than the other aspects, like that's the key focus point.
Mainly the explanation of the word, yeah. Word and as explained.
Thank you for your time.